prepaid expense is a current asset which comes under debit side. We will not consider in credit side. We'll check the total. If the total is correct, means whatever you have done also correct only. We'll see. Under capital nature, we will take all the capital items like long-term items. Now, in your trading account, whatever you get, we call it as gross profit, gross loss. Means temporary. Now, hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Now, we are in the session 16 of your topic called your accountancy or accounting. In accounting, we are doing final accounts. Now, in final accounts, what we are doing? Now, in today's session, we will work out one problem on trial balance and directly we'll go for the topic called your final accounts. Now, final accounts, we need to spend much time, but your syllabus is vast, so that we will solve minimum 2 to 3 problems in your classes. Now, and along with that, I'll send you minimum 7 to 8 questions with solutions for your preparation purpose. Now, these 3 problems, please keep it as your understanding purpose or as your guidance. Similarly, the same type of problems you will get in your examination. But if you want to work out more problems, I have sent you the notes with almost 10 problems on final accounts. So what is the agenda for the day? Agenda for the day is very simple. We will understand the concept. Along with concept, we will understand what is trial balance. Along with trial balance, we will also understand how to prepare final accounts. And what is final accounts? And in final accounts, which are the things we are supposed to prepare? We will understand. We will go for final accounts later, but before that, we will work out trial balance. But before I go to trial balance, just I wanted to recall which are the items comes under credit side of your trial balance. Now, just it is a recall. Total how many items are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. There are 10 items which comes under credit side of your trial balance. Now, as per this, what is the first one? The first one is called as like your creditors. First one is called creditors. What is the second one? Like it is capital. And the third one, reserve. All the reserves comes under credit side. Like your sales. Sales return. Then we call it as your loans or bank overdraft. Bank overdraft. Any income received in advance. Income received in advance. Like your prepaid expenses, maybe I have mentioned in the last session. Remember, prepaid expenses is a current asset. Now, prepaid expense is a current asset which comes under debit side. We will not consider in credit side. In the last session, whatever I have mentioned, please correct that. That is not prepaid expenses. That is nothing but income received in advance. In the previous session, you have to make a correction. So whatever I have mentioned like prepaid expenses, it is a current asset debit item. So we should change that as income received in advance. Now, so what is the next one? Anything which is received and any bank overdraft like your outstandings. Outstandings normally you will get it in adjustment. You will not get in your trial balance. But remember, these are your credit items. Creditors, capital, reserve, sales, sales return, loans, bank overdraft, income received in advance. It is not prepaid expenses. Remember, it is income received in advance. And the next one, outstanding expenses. Now, we'll go for the problem. So, these are the informations we have. As per this, capital comes under where? Credit. Land. So, do we have land in the list? No. Ravi, they only mention that it is debit, will not consider. Sales, credit. Wages, no. Purchases, no. Cash, no. Debtors, no. Rani account, they have mentioned credit, so we write it in credit. Creditors comes under credit. So one more we have not taken, I think. Bills payable. Bills payable also comes under credit side. So these are the items comes under credit. As per this, in the answer, capital always credit, sales always credit, and your creditors always credit. This one, Rani's account means maybe Rani, we have taken loan from Rani. That's why in the question they have mentioned that credit item. Now, so we consider in the credit side 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have 4 items which comes under credit side. I'll go to answer. So heading will be Mrs. or measures Sita trial balance as on. So it is a solution part. Now serial number, name of the account, ledger folio, debit balance as well as credit balance. Now in this we have to mention all the 10 items. Which are those? Sita capital, land, Ravi account, sales. Sita capital, land, Ravi account, sales. Similarly, wages, purchase, cash, debtors, Rani. Wages, purchase, cash, debtors, Rani. Creditors account as well as Rani's account. Now, creditors account as well as Rani's account. These are the information we copied and pasted. We will not change anything from the question. As it is, we copy and paste. Now, what about your amount column? We should only fill now. We'll fill this time. Sita's capital account. How much? It is 60,000. So, Sita's account credit side 60,000. Then, land, it is debit side 40,000. Land, it is 40,000. Ravi's account, it is 15,000. Ravi's account, it is 15,000. Next, after Ravi, it is a sales account 9,000. Which side? Credit side. Sales account, it is 9,000. So blanks we can call it as dash. Now wages. Wages, so it is 400. So it is 3,250. Now, so we done with purchase, wages and purchases. So what about cash? Your cash is 10,000. Next, your debtors 7,950. Next, your Rani's account credit item 6,200. 6,200. Now, your creditors, it comes around 1,400. Now, we'll check the total. If the total is correct, means whatever you have done also correct only. We'll see. Your 40,000 plus 15, it is 55. Plus 3, 58. Plus 10, it is 68. Plus 7, it is 75. 75, 76, 600. So we'll check it again. It is not exact. We'll check again. Now, 60,000 plus 9, 69,000 plus 6, 75, 76 and 600. Yes. So what is your answer? Your total, both the sides, it is 76,600. So this is called your Sita's trial balance. Hope you understood. This is all about your trial balance. Now, So these two problems are sufficient to learn, but along with this, I'll give you notes. In the notes, you will get minimum 5 to 6 problems. From the following particular, prepare trial balance on 31st March. So we have one more problem. We'll work out in this. Capital comes under credit, purchases debit, sales credit. I'll mention only credit here. Sales return debit, drawings debit, cash debit, machinery debit, salary debit, insurance debit, bad debts debit. Everything is debit except capital as well as your sales. So only capital is credit, your sales is credit. Rest of this, everything is debit. Why? Because whatever list we have prepared, like the 10 items, in that only capital and sales comes under those 10 items. Rest of the things comes under your debit side of your trial balance. Now, in this, we'll write down what is the capital value. The capital value is 2 lakh, sales value also 2 lakh. Capital value 2 lakh and your sales value also 2 lakh. Now, what is your purchases? 1 lakh 50. Next, your sales return 2000. Next, your drawings are 10,000. Cash at bank 20,000. Cash in hand 30,000. Machinery 1 lakh 50. Salary 10,000. Insurance 8,000. Bad debts we have 1,000. And debtors we have 19,000. We'll check the total. So credit side, it is easy to calculate. 2 lakh plus 2 lakh, it is 4 lakh. Your debit side must be 4 lakh. We'll check whether it is correct or wrong. 1 lakh 50, 1 lakh 52, 1 lakh 62, 1 lakh 82, and 2 lakh 12,000, and 3 lakh 62, 3 lakh 72, 3 lakh 80, 3 lakh 80, yes, 4 lakh. So what is your total? 4 lakh both the sides, your debit as well as credit. So this is all about your trial balance. Now, so we're done with your trial balance. Almost we have completed 3 problems on trial balance. Now, what is next? Next, it is nothing but your final accounts of sole trader. Before that, I'll show you the trial balance problem with solution. If you want, you can take a screenshot. So this is your problem number 1. This is your solution part. Problem number 2. Solution part of problem number 2. Now, so final accounts of sole trader. Now, what do we mean by sole trader? Sole trader means we call it as single person, one person. Now, if your company is very small, you are not doing company actually, you are doing business, you are not registered itself. Now, your concern or your business is very small, so we are not following like Companies Act, means you are supposed to prepare a simple P&L and simple balance sheet. Now, in the simple profit and loss account and simple balance sheet, what we will prepare? We will prepare your trading account, profit and loss account as well as balance sheet. Now, How do you prepare trading? How do you prepare profit and loss? And how do you prepare balance sheet? We'll go one by one. So this topic may be little complicated for you. It is not complicated, but you're not from commerce background. That is the reason for you these things are very new. For commerce students, this is very easy. Why? Because they have learned in first PU, they have learned in second PU also. But for BCA students, it is a new topic, but nothing to worry. How much you can understand, you can do this. Later, again, if offline starts means, we'll sit together and I'll revise this once again. Because normally final accounts are taught in offline mode. Why? Because the students will be in front of us. For us, it is easy that whether you have understood or not. But in online class, it is not easy to make you to understand. But I try my best to make you to understand. But whatever the basic concept I'll tell you, please remember and concentrate so that you will understand better. Because this is your 15-mark question in your examination. Now, the process of accounting ends with the preparation of final accounts. Now, once you do your final accounts, it is nothing but your final step of accounting. Once you're done with your final accounts means you will get to know what is your profit. You prepare all the accounts. The reason is what? To find out, to know what is your profit. But with the help of final accounts, you will get to know what is your profit. Now, final accounts includes trading account, profit and loss as well as balance sheet. Trading, P&L as well as balance sheet. Now, we will understand what is trading, what is P&L and what is balance sheet. Now, remember, trading means all direct expenses, direct incomes. P&L means all indirect expenses, all indirect incomes. Balance sheet means all capital expenditure and capital income. This you have to understand first. Trading means all direct expenditure, direct income. Your P&L means all indirect expenditure, indirect income. Your balance sheet means all capital expenditure and capital income. Now we talk about what is direct and what is indirect. Now, so you know that what is capital, what is revenue. I explained you. Capital means what? Long term. Revenue means what? Recurring. Every time you have to pay. Like purchase of pen and pencil. Every time you will buy. Purchase of books. Every time. Purchase of postages. Every time. Salary every month. Rent every month. Insurance every 6 months. Your electricity every month, water charges every month, your interest every month you are supposed to pay, discount every time you will ask for discount. These are called as revenue. So whatever the trading and P&L we have, we call it as revenue. Now, this capital nature, what is capital nature? Under capital nature, we will take all the capital items like long-term items. Now, purchase of building, it is a long-term. Purchase of motor vehicle, long-term. Purchase of your investment, long-term. Deposits, long-term. Loans, long-term. All comes under your asset side. Anything for longer period, we call it as your capital nature. Now, so we have to bifurcate revenue as well as we have to bifurcate your capital items. Now, as per this, we will prepare trading, P&L and balance sheet. What is trading account? Under trading account, you will get trading account is an account which ascertains the result of trading, which is either gross profit or gross loss. Under trading account, you will understand, you will get what is your profit. It is not your final profit. It is only temporary. Temporary, we call it as gross profit because we have not taken all the expenses. I'll give you simple example like just assume that this is your trading account. This is your trading account. So you're having a manufacturing of rubber. Manufacturing rubber, not rubber, it is a tire. So it is a MRF tire factory. Now you're manufacturing a tire. Now whatever raw material you want, major thing is you have to purchase rubber. That is called raw material, some amount. Now, so for that you will make some expenses like the mechanics will be there. For them you pay wages, and the production team will be there. For them you pay wages. You to run machine, you need to add some crude oil, some oil you have to mix, and direct transportation charges. Small things are there. Those we call it as direct expenses. Now, after manufacturing everything, what you will do? You will sell that product. You will sell the tag. That is called your sales. And so you have manufactured 1000 tires. Can you sell all 1000 tires at a time? No. Out of 1000 you have sold 900. Still 100 it is closing stock. Unsold. Closing stock means unsold. Now your sales and closing stock together, just assume that this is 1 lakh. Write 1 lakh here. This is around 80,000. Your purchases and direct expenses together it is 80,000. Now 1 lakh minus 80,000, what is your profit? 20,000 is your profit. Can you tell me that 20,000 is the actual profit? No. Why? Because still you have paid electricity bill. We have not taken rent paid. We have not taken your vehicle depreciation, not taken insurance paid, not considered. Commission you pay to the salesman, you have not considered. You have given advertisement, that is not considered. Like you have paid salary to the all the office staff, on your watchman, everybody. You have not considered. Your coffee, tea, snacks, everything we have not considered. Your manager's salary, not considered. Your director's salary, you have not considered. Those things we have not considered it. Before that, you got profit of 20. So this is called trading account. We have to take this 20,000 separately. Then we have to minus everything. That is called profit and loss account. First one is what? Trading account. Second one what? Profit and loss. In the trading, we do only direct things. Once you done and you got some profit, you take out that profit and from that you calculate your actual profit. How to calculate actual profit? With the help of profit and loss account. Now, so second one is profit and loss account. Now, profit and loss account is an account, shows the net result of business, which is either net profit or net loss. In your trading account, whatever you get, we call it as gross profit, gross loss. Means temporary. Now, in the profit and loss account, whatever answer you get, we call it as net profit or net loss. Now, in this profit or loss, further indirect expenses, like in your profit and loss account, we consider only indirect expenses, indirect incomes. And the last one, we call it as balance sheet. Once you're done with all the revenue item, what is left out? Your capital item left out. Your long-term items are left out. So which are long-term, we consider in balance sheet. I'll show you, I'll tell you which are the balance sheet item in the coming session. But today, we will understand what is balance sheet. In the balance sheet, we have two things. One is asset and other one is liability. Assets always your right side, liability always your left side. Now, in the liability, whatever you have taken from outsiders, like loan you have taken, and something capital you have invested, and some credit card payments, everything, your bills payable, you are supposed to pay to the outsider, everything we will consider under liability side. And whatever that comings, like you have purchased a vehicle, you have purchased an machinery, furniture, everything comes under asset. Finally, the total of each side should get tally. I'll explain you how to do this balance sheet in the next session. So I'll go back to your previous slides. If you want, you can take a screenshot. So final accounts of sole trader, your trading account, profit and loss account, your balance sheet. So this is all about your today's session. In the next session, we will work out more number of problems. Thank you.